Kama Sutra, A Tale of Love 1996 is a visually rich, emotionally intense period drama set in 16th century India. The story follows two women, Maya and Tara, whose lives begin together in childhood but gradually move into deep rivalry, heartbreak, and eventual self-discovery. They grow up under one roof, Tara as a princess and Maya as a servant girl. Despite their closeness, the relationship is filled with jealousy. Tara constantly looks down on Maya, yet fears Maya's natural grace and beauty. This tension becomes the emotional backbone of the story. As the girls grow older, Tara is chosen to marry Prince Raj Singh, a proud, powerful ruler known for his charm. Maya participates in the wedding arrangements, still treated like a companion yet also humiliated as a servant. During the wedding festivities, Prince Raj Singh notices Maya. Though nothing happens immediately, Tara sees the spark of admiration in the prince's eyes and becomes troubled by it. This insecurity triggers a harsh act. Tara gives Maya her cast-off clothing and jewelry, treating her like an object rather than a friend. Hurt and angry, Maya's pride is shattered. On the night of the wedding, in a moment born of wounded emotions, Maya becomes involved with Prince Raj Singh. The film treats this emotionally, not graphically, but the consequences are explosive. Tara is devastated when she discovers what happened. To her, it is not just betrayal, it is humiliation on the grandest scale. She orders Maya to be thrown out of the palace, cutting all ties with the girl she once played with. Banished, homeless, and heartbroken, Maya wanders aimlessly until she encounters Rasa Devi, a legendary, sophisticated courtesan who sees potential in her. Rasa Devi takes Maya in and begins to teach her the classical arts described in the ancient Kama Sutra, not merely romantic techniques, but a deeper philosophy about self-awareness, confidence, discipline, expression, and emotional intelligence. Through dance, poetry, posture, meditation, and creativity, Maya begins discovering her identity beyond the palace walls. She learns how to carry herself with dignity, how to understand her emotions, and how to communicate through presence and grace. Over time, Maya becomes well known for her talent and beauty, not just physically, but in her refined manner and emotional depth. Her transformation brings her to the attention of Jay Kumar, a young and gifted sculptor. Jay is gentle, artistic, and sincere, unlike the powerful men she has known before. He admires Maya not as an object but as a person with a soul, dreams, and inner strength. Their connection develops slowly and respectfully, with both sharing a desire for beauty and freedom. Maya begins to experience a kind of love rooted in respect, not control. Back in the palace, things unravel for Tara. Her marriage to Prince Raj Singh becomes filled with coldness, suspicion, and deep emotional distance. The prince, increasingly consumed by pride and pleasure-seeking, becomes unstable and insecure. Tara, though now queen, feels trapped, still tormented by jealousy and bitterness. She often thinks of Maya, not out of love, but because Maya represents everything she believes she lost: admiration, attention, and control. Prince Raj Singh eventually hears about Maya's rising fame and beauty. His old desire resurfaces, and he orders her to return to the palace. Maya refuses at first, but political force and power pull her back into Tara's world. Her presence in the palace rekindles hidden fears and forgotten emotions. Tara confronts Maya with resentment and pain, but beneath it all lies a long, complicated history of friendship and rivalry. Their conversations reveal that both women are trapped in their own emotional prisons, Tara in insecurity, Maya in the wounds of her past betrayal. The prince becomes increasingly obsessed with Maya, treating her as a possession rather than a person. His behavior spirals into aggression and paranoia, destabilizing the entire kingdom. Jay Kumar tries to rescue Maya from this dangerous environment, but the palace is heavily guarded, and the political climate grows violent. The tension builds as the prince's grip on power weakens and rebellion spreads across the region. As conflict erupts, the palace begins to fall apart, symbolizing the emotional destruction that has been building for years. Tara realizes too late how much her jealousy and anger have cost her. She watches her husband lose control and her kingdom crumble. Amid the chaos, Maya manages to escape with Jay's help, but their flight is filled with danger. Tragedy soon strikes when Jay is killed by soldiers loyal to the prince. Maya holds him as he dies, shattered by the loss of the only man who truly understood her. His death becomes a turning point. Maya can no longer remain trapped in old wounds, rivalries, or power struggles. She leaves the palace and begins a new life on her own terms. In the aftermath, Tara lives in regret. She thinks back on her childhood with Maya, recognizing that her insecurities destroyed not only her own peace but also her closest bond. Maya, meanwhile, dedicates herself to teaching the arts she learned, passing on the wisdom of confidence, presence, movement, and emotional awareness. She becomes a mentor to younger women, guiding them toward self-respect and inner strength. Maya's journey is not about revenge or reclaiming status. It is about healing from betrayal, discovering personal power, and choosing a path guided by self-worth instead of validation from others. Her final transformation shows that despite heartbreak, loss, and betrayal, she found a way to rise above the palace political drama and emotional turmoil. In the end, Kama Sutra, A Tale of Love becomes a story about two women whose lives start the same but lead to very different destinies. Maya finds freedom and self-discovery outside the palace walls, while Tara remains imprisoned by the emotional chains she created. The film closes on a reflective, almost spiritual note. Love can be a path to destruction when guided by ego and jealousy, but it can also lead to liberation when rooted in understanding and inner peace.